Join the channel, it's what you need. True crime stories, secrets they'll feed. Say that gossip and political heat. I said what I said, bring to me. Truth comes, but we're never late. Yeah, diamond stories inside faith. Oh no, welcome to a place where voices speak. Tune in now, indulge every week. Who's in the spotlight? Who took the fall? We got the scoops, we covering it all. From high society to those who recall. I said what I said, stories that will enthrall. Yeah, truth turns why we're never late. Oh, no stone unturned, we're here to relate. Welcome to that, welcome to the channel. It's a bubble streak. Subscribe and join the channel every week. Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Truth Telling Squad. This is I Said What I Said, coming to you on a Sunday night. And I am still laughing from Lady T Bug's place. When she said, don't let these men take your souls and your edges, that shit was funny to me. I was trying to get ready for this show and load everything up, but I was rolling when y'all said that. And that's absolutely right. Okay. So at the end of the day, we just can't be, we can go on out there and have a little fun or what have you, but we just can't, we can't let it override, our brain. And we just can't, be manipulated that way anymore, and hopefully homegirl is not gonna be manipulated like that again, because I actually feel sorry for Slow Berry is what y'all calling her. I really, really do, because I wouldn't want to be food like that, you know. Um, you want people to try to be honest with you when you're in a relationship, and you also want to be able to halfway trust them, and to run into an alleged scammer like Buckwheat that take your soul, your money, your mama China, everything. This ninja took everything from this lady. And so nobody want to run into that type of character. Yeah, B. Williams, she was just a damn fool. And I don't even know if we want to call it that, because like I said, that dude did have that black bag now. And sometimes when you get that you don't never say no, no, no. And so I'm just gonna be real with it. And I've always said I feel like he's the first one who made her have that big O for her to just turn a blind eye to everything. And a lot of times that can happen, ladies. It can happen. So I just want to give everybody fair warning. We all of a certain age here, but and looking at Shirley, it doesn't really matter about what age that you are. That a ninja can come in, manipulate you, and change your whole life around. And you look up, a damn decade is already gone. So I know she feel bad about the time she wasted. Not only did she lose everything, she wasted a lot of time with this dude. Time, and that's one thing she can't get back. And so y'all just be careful out there, because there's some sheep and wolf clothes. I mean, there's some wolves and sheep clothing out there when you're dealing with the opposite. Okay, when you're trying to find a mate, and that goes for men and women, because men can be duped just like women can. Matter of fact, they used to get duped more than we did. It's just it's really kind of a new trend for us to get duped because of all the scams and shenanigans that's going on now. And I'm gonna blame social media for some of that also. Okay, because social media make it very easy for you to have whatever you want at your access, with the snap of a button. Okay, and so all you have to do, anything we want now. We have several social media sites that we can visit, and we can have anything we want on social media. Okay, we're in an age now where you can have your groceries delivered. You can have everything delivered. You don't have to go out your house if you don't want to. So if you can do all of that, on social media, so you can get scammed by dude. And at the end of the day, remember, Buckwheat used social media to help him do some of the alleged scams that he's accused of. We looked at his social media. He had nothing but videos. He was just like a walk-in brand salesman, in my opinion. He was selling scams, and he branded his name, uh, on everything that he touched so that you would remember, who he was and what he was about. He tried to put, that I feel like that's another manipulation technique also, because if I put my name on everything, you're going to remember me, right? You're gonna know who I am just by my name. And so dude was smart enough to do that. Although it's gonna come back to bite him in the butt, he still did that. He branded everything that he touched. And so to me, it's another scamming technique to get you, to get your psyche thinking about him and him only. So that's why I feel like he manipulated that lady in that marriage. She really didn't have a chance because he's a pro at what he does. And she's the type of person, allegedly, or appear to be the type of person that don't pay attention too much and don't say too much about much. Hold on one second, guys. She seemed like a very meek and mild person, and she have a lot of patience, a lot of patience. And so a lot of times when you have a lot of patience, and I'm not saying not to have any, but sometimes when you have too much patience and you're too nice, you get taken advantage of, unfortunately, especially within this day of time. Okay, so y'all just be careful out there. I just had to finish my little soapbox up on that because I think that's a very important point for us to put the ladies on put the ladies on top of the game on, okay? And just in case somebody didn't know, good evening. I'm gonna go ahead and welcome the chat in. So Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says good evening. Welcome to the Truth Telling Squad. With our hostess, I said what I said. Please like, share, and become a member of the squad. Thank you for your support and gifts. Well, thank you, Nestos. And y'all, I have another channel that I'm involved with, and I know you guys have seen it on my posts and on my videos and shorts that I've been putting out. But it's called Waiting to Exhale. And one of our moderators will put it in the chat. I think Shelly, can you put that in the chat for me? So if this Wednesday, our show come on Wednesdays at 1 o'clock, and it's about women empowerment. Okay. And so, even though I've said a few words about Shirley, I didn't talk about her. Everything appears to be true, because I'm really not trying to take her down. I really want us to just really kind of learn a lesson from this true crime saga. Even though we're all involved, it's still true crime in my eyes. According to the law, this is still a true crime story. But I'm going to interview Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame on my channel, Waiting to Exhale, Wednesday at 1 o'clock. So y'all join us if y'all can. I think she has a great story to tell, and she it honored me with the interview, so I'm going to interview her. So hey to you, B Williams, welcome to the Truth Telling Squad. Hey, Miss Mad About Music, how are you doing tonight? Hello to you, Golden Pearl. Thank you for being here. Jackson Tabasco, thanks for being here. Chocolate Drop, hey, how you doing? And thank you for being here. Lady T Bug, she's up for the minute. So thank you for being here, ma'am. Thank you for the content. So let's go ahead and give you your shout out for that. Thanks for the use of the content. Appreciate that. And X2 Complicated. Hey sis, thanks for being here this evening. We have Kimmy Who. Thanks for being here tonight. Hey to you, Trina. Thank you for being here tonight. And hey, little sis, Tanya B, thanks for being here. Hey, Shadow. Shadow, I sent you a message on your community wall. Can you see if you can answer that for me, sir? Hey, Common Sense, thanks for being here. Happy Sunday to you, ma'am. Hey, Miss Moshe, thank you for being here. Happy Sunday evening. You say, let's put your comment up because I didn't know you had one. I would have put it up. You said with a lot of stock photos. Also, he was working con. Yeah, he was on social media, Miss Moshe, and that's how he, worked that. That's how he got what he got on some instances. And so, I, I don't think it was smart because it just kind of let the people connect the dots. But that's on him and that's him and his business. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Hey, listen to me. Happy Sunday to you. Thank you for being here. Hey, to my sis Jay Blake. You said let me see, Shelly C. I think I spoke to you, but hey again, sis, thanks for being here and being the moderator tonight. Tanya B say she's a little slow and a little touch. Slowberry. Okay, Tanya. I got to agree with you on that. Um, And sometimes guys, it just be it she is, in my opinion, that also. But at the end of the day, if you never been in trouble like me, I wouldn't know a lot of questions to ask. I would ask more than what she asked. And like I said, I would have went down there and found out what they knew, and then I would have told what I knew if I knew anything, and left it at that. But at the with my lawyer. But she's not the average woman that's inquisitive, because most of us, we're gonna inquire, we're gonna find out as soon as he got arrested, whether we believe what he was charged with or not. We still would have did a little homework on it. We would have found out why he really was arrested, because yeah, we're gonna listen to him, but we also gonna verify our information also. And that's one thing I feel like she didn't do. And so Jake Blake say, I asked too many questions, and so do I, Jake Blake, especially when you would have been bringing those expensive gifts home that I knew we couldn't afford. And but some people just, and and it's not that I'm trying to give Shirley a pass, but I've seen people like Shirley, they don't say anything to their man. Their man can do anything, and they have nothing. I mean, nothing to say about it. They're like, that's his business. He live his life, and I live my life, and I be like, okay, girl, because I don't get in people business like that in real life. But it's a lot of women out there that don't ask questions. You'd be surprised how many women that don't ask questions. Hey, happy Sunday to you, Peppermint Patty. I don't think it's that many of us, but we do have a few out there that they don't ask any questions for whatever reason. Happy Sunday, Trina B. I don't know if I spoke to you or not, but I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody. I think I spoke to Miss Mad about music. Let's see. Vic to the Veil. Happy Sunday, sis. Thanks for being here tonight. I can't even get through the list because I keep fussing about this saga that's going on. And tonight we're gonna talk about Deon. We're gonna listen to that call where Deon was just smoking hot. He mad as hell, and he got a word for y'all bloggers, y'all audience, and one more thing. Please do not hit him up on IG because he don't want us contacting him. Okay, so those his words, not mine. Awesome. Can't wait. Oh, you can't wait for the interview. Yeah, I think it's going to be a nice interview, Cross Country Cruiser. And I'm excited to do that. I'm excited to even be on that other channel just to do something different because I kind of like variety. I like buckwheat, but I also like to do other things also. Hey, Love Joy. Thanks for being here. Happy Sunday, sis. I put it on your community wall, Shadow. I just asked you to email me, so I'm slide my email address across the screen, and if you can't email me, because I got a question I need to ask you. Let me see if it's showing up. Yeah, it's showing up. So let's see, Miss Boogie Down. Happy Sunday to you. I think I got everybody. Hey TDC, thank you for being here. Happy Sunday. I believe I got everybody. Please forgive me if I didn't know. Here's Foxy Roxy. Oh, I'm sorry, Foxy. How you doing tonight? I hope you're enjoying your birthday. Y'all, today is Foxy Roxy's birthday today. And we kind of celebrated that on SBK channel last night. Kind of did a little birthday tribute to her. But yeah, today is Foxy's birthday. If y'all want to wish her a happy birthday in the chat. Hey, let's talk about it all. Happy Sunday, sis. And let's see. I think that's everybody. So I've been talking long enough, and thank you, TDC. Foxy, happy TDC say happy birthday. And I'm pretty sure other people will be wishing you happy birthday. And I'll pull it across the screen when we get ready while we're watching this video. But let me just get this
Hello?
for y'all. Hold on a second. Get Deon set up so y'all can hear what he got to say about y'all. Hey, Soul Session, thanks for being here and happy Sunday. I'm
Yeah.
off too.
So now you got cold, man.
Hold on a second. Let me take this down for a sec. Okay.
How you doing?
Nah, I ain't got no cold.
Okay, your
Hey,
voice
Jay
I'm
Black.
sick of these fat hoes. I'm sick of these fat hoes on these blogs giving people my information, going to my Instagram, DMing me, talking shit about you.
Oh, that's
I
okay.
really wish I goddamn had that shit. But no, the fuck it ain't. It ain't okay. This shit not okay. You motherfuckers DMing me some of that crackhead bitch talking shit about you, and your daddy let her do this and that. I'm sick of this bullshit, man. That case need to be over with already. Bitch just text me talking, oh, you sound slow. Bitch, ain't shit slow, dumb, or retarded about me. And I really, really want to.
Wow. Deon started going in. It's a good thing I talked for 15 minutes, okay? Because Deon started out on fire. He's mad at these bloggers. And he's his daddy trying to have a conversation. Buckwheat got I can see Buckwheat biting his fingernails because he's nervous. Because I don't think Buckwheat like confrontation. He'll do what he do, but I just don't think he's the type that like to fight, right? So, and it seems like behind the scenes when he's talking to little Scooter, he'll tell her all these words, all these phrases, and all this shit he gonna say to people. But then when he get in that person's presence, like i.e. lawyers, okay, judges, prosecutors, and the important people, he's mush mouth. He don't have anything to say. Okay. But he act like, he go for bad when he's talking to Sonya. So I can imagine him just biting his fingernails and just nervous as a chess cat because Deon is going off. Because at the end of the day, he ain't called Deon for him to go off on him. So, he's shocked and surprised at this point. And guys, can do me a favor. If you guys haven't liked the video, go ahead and do that for me. I appreciate that. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already a member.
To take it down there, call on her fat ass, but I don't feel like going through my phone to pull her Instagram up to let the world know this fat bitch shouldn't even came to my DM. Straight up. And that boozy talk, whatever the whole name is, she need to watch her motherfucking mouth.
Deon said he didn't feel like going to her Instagram, but he on Instagram all the time, okay? So I don't know about that.
Too, I'm sick of everybody playing me like I'm slow just because I talk to you on the motherfucking phone. Ain't shit slow, dumb, or retarded about me. Straight up.
Y'all got that? Deon say is nothing wrong with him. Nothing with the R word, dumb, or none of that. He's smart, he's kind, and he's beautiful.
But anyway, how you doing?
Hey, I mean, I know all that. I know that.
Well, this what you should know. You should stop letting that bitch play with me. Straight up, daddy. You know. Nah, straight up. You know what I'm talking about, man. Stop letting that bitch you be talking to play with me.
What you mean, play with you?
Man, stop letting the bitch play with your son. I'm not gonna keep repeating it, man. We gonna leave it like that, man. You know what that motherfucker be doing, man. Stop letting that motherfucker play with me before I really go off.
Deon a little salty. So he said stop letting her play him. So what is he talking about? Is he talking about stop letting her talk about me? Or stop letting her play me by me giving her money and she playing like she putting money on the books? Which one is it? What y'all put it in the chat, whatever y'all feel like it is. Put it in the chat for me because I don't know which one Deon talking about. I've heard the call 3 times and I still haven't figured out what how she's playing in his face or how he feel like she's playing in his face. Yeah, Tony.
Come on now, this shit is me and you now. I want to let nobody play with your name. That why I'm in the shit now. Stop letting people play with me.
Okay.
Come on, man. You know who I'm talking about, man. Come on, we're not gonna do that. Stop doing that, man.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, well, it's a great Sunday today, sir.
It's not, Daddy. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I can't keep asking you to stop.
Buckwheat say it's a great day today, sir. Let's see what else he got to say. But Buckwheat say he want to get off this subject. I told y'all he didn't want to discuss this. I know he's nervous. I think confrontation makes him nervous for real.
I shouldn't even have to ask you to stop letting a motherfucker play with me, man. Cause you won't have to ask me.
Okay.
Come on now, stop letting somebody play with me. I get what you in, but fuck her. You don't need that motherfucker to do nothing for you other than what the fuck ever they doing, other than sabotaging your ass already, bro. Cause all they doing is using this shit against you. All these weak ass calls y'all got, these folks is putting that shit on the internet. I already told you.
I ain't talking about nothing.
Man, listen, man. When you finally get out and you see all the shit that you was doing and talking about and this bitch was doing and talking about, you gonna really look at yourself like a goofy, man. Real shit. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Deon fired up. He done called his daddy a whole goofy. He mad about Sonya, and Deon, don't be too mad at little Scooter because she ain't really getting that much clout off of this. Okay, so calm down, sir. Like TDC say, calm down for you have so for you make yourself sick, sir.
Cause that ain't true, man. I don't know what's going on mentally. You sound like everything be okay when I talk to you, but shit, you're telling the world shit. Ain't nobody got your back but her. Come on, man. These folk bothering me with this shit. I ain't going out my way looking for this shit. I'm telling you, you're letting the bitch play with me. I done said this shit for years. Stop letting this bitch play with me. I don't even know her.
Okay.
I hate to even have to goddamn feel this type of way with you, bro. Like, come on, man. It's me. It's you. Stop letting people play with your
the
son,
world,
man.
Deddy.
Unless it's something I don't know.
Hey, Miss Miss Red.
Okay.
Stop saying okay and you not standing on business, man.
Because you
Thank
know
you,
I
Adam.
can't talk like I really want to talk.
And you know I can't talk like I really want to talk.
Yeah.
But I'm straight up telling you, that shit she be doing, that shit ain't right.
Deon is hotter than fish grease. I don't know uh who else is reaching out to him because he said they. He didn't just say one person. He said they. So I don't, he said his friends be asking him, people on the streets be asking him that knows him, what's going on. And he don't won't have to explain none of this. So, but he hotter than fish grease. I don't know what happened. Because this is nothing new that he's talking about, right? And so at the end of the day, somebody said something to Deon to take him to this positivity level because Buddy is hot at this point. And I don't know if Sonya done took some money from him and didn't put it on his books you know what? Deon probably heard one of them phone calls when because he just said you said that she's the only one that's there for you. So basically he heard that phone call, so I'm pretty sure this is probably what made him that's what pissed him off more than likely. And he may have not even addressed it after he heard that call, but somebody may have did some commentary on the call, or he may have just went to phone calls from prison and just kind of late to listening to it. But whatever it is, baby, Deon is hot, okay.
You don't even hear me yell. I feel some type of way about that shit. Stop letting them folk play with me. Because they having other motherfuckers play with me. And then they keep playing me and I do the wrong thing, then what? You gonna look crazy. Because like I said, I really could take it there because they don't really know who I am. I can really get on blogs, on knowing the top dogs and all that shit and really embarrass every motherfucking body.
Okay. All right.
But who the fuck got time for that? Who got time for that? I ain't got time for that. I don't have emotion.
Okay.
How you doing today on this Sunday that you say beautiful?
Hey, man, that's all I can do, man, is laugh, man. Keep my faith up,
Shit
bro.
not funny, though, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Shit not funny.
So Deon say he know big bloggers. So I don't know if that's a veiled threat to seeing if the big bloggers can shut people down, or if he's just gonna go on their channel and start running his mouth and talk about people that he get mad at and the people that he talking about. He may want to get on a big platform and talk about them. But if he do that, I think it's just gonna blow the story up some more, and he's the one who want to keep it down. Hey, sweet reader and the brilliance, thank you guys for coming in. Happy Sunday. But Dion might want to slow his roll on that because a lot of times when you try to clap back, especially on social media, you never know what's gonna go viral. And at the end of the day, it may not turn out to be in your favor. So you may want to just kind of let that go, Dion, and just vent your frustrations out to whoever's asking you about whatever it is they're asking you about. That's what I advise you to do. But you ain't got to listen to me. I'm just a nobody.
Man.
Listen to me. I understand what you're saying. I understand everything.
Nah, you don't, man. Listen, let me just break it down to you on some real. Nah, you don't. Nah, you don't. I got to break it down to you, man. You got these folks fucking with me on one side. I got a friend that just died that got robbed for his jewelry on another side. Ain't
Oh
nobody got
Lord.
time to deal with this bullshit. I ain't got time to deal with that bullshit, man. Real talk. Out of all the things that's going on, I shouldn't have to hit a motherfucker telling me how my folks let a motherfucker just keep playing. And I don't even go for he say, she say shit. But when I hear it with my own ear, it's like, damn, for real? Come on, man.
He said, when I hear with my own ear, come on, man. Damn. Hey, SBK. Um, thanks for being here and happy Sunday to you, SBK. And Ladybug say, go off, Deon. Yeah, he going all the way off, okay? Yeah, he called her a crackhead, 2-day haircut. She was calling him soft, talking ish. Yeah, she was out of the bushes. She did say that. Uh, talking about him, disrespecting him, but it's his daddy allowing it and doing it with him. Exactly, cross country cruiser. So I think he mad at the wrong person. Because like you said, his daddy can shut her down anytime he feel like it, but he never does. So I think his daddy want to hear that tea because we do know Buckwheat is kind of messy. He kind of like a woman now. You say no, it's not a good day. Now it's not a good day. And did y'all just hear Deon again? Somebody done been unalive. They got robbed. They got their jewelry taken, and now they got to go see Jesus. You know, every time you turn around, somebody got to go see Jesus. That's around Deon. I'm telling you, I would not hang out with this dude. To me, he's cursed. It's too much. It's too much unalignment going around for me to be hanging out with him because I be thinking I'm next. Hell, uh, you say Dion stop answering his calls. Dion having a nervous breakdown. He sound like he is Tanya B. Dion said he fed up with this mess. And Ice Cube explained what good day is. Right, Lady T Bud. And SBK just speaking to everybody. And Miss Mad About Music say, I kind of feel bad for Dion. I feel bad for him too. But Dion don't have to be on social media. He don't have to look at this stuff because what you don't know ain't gonna hurt you. And to me, if he's listening to all of this now, this been going on for 3 years, right? So in my opinion, he actually want to know what's going on because if he didn't, he wouldn't be looking at social media. He can be on social media to sell his brand or his stuff, what he's selling, but all of the rest of the noise, he got the ability to block that out just like everybody else do. Just hit block and delete, and he ain't got to deal with that. But I feel like he want to know what everybody's saying. He's in all of these chats, and so you know what you call that, fake outrage is basically what it is. And it's not even fake outrage. It's just that I guess if somebody was talking about me, I would want to know too, but I wouldn't be taking it out on my daddy because you already done told this dude to be quiet. He's not gonna be quiet, and even if you're mad, your daddy feel like he having a harder time than you because he is locked up. He tell y'all that all the time. At least y'all ain't got no bills and y'all free. Y'all free to do what y'all. Now he said, at least y'all free and y'all not locked up and caged up. And so y'all have freedom to go and do what you please. And you just what you're complaining about is nothing compared to me because the show always got to be on Buckwheat, right? Because it's all about him. And Tanya say a goofy. Yeah, he called Buckwheat a goofy. And yep, a goofy. This. Yeah, Deon need to stop though. I actually kind of feel sorry for Buckwheat. He having to listen to Deon go off like this. But I'm pretty sure Deon done went off before. A good evening, all. I'm joined just in time to hear Deon go off. Yeah, you did. And hey, AK, happy Sunday to you. Karen says, I think it's both and then some. Okay, you think she got the money and she talking about him, Karen? Because that's what I think. I think it's both also. And, she always overstepping her boundaries. Always. I'm just saying. You say play Lotto, not Dion. Yeah, Dion said y'all better stop playing with him before he go on the big bloggers. He done called her a B, a H, and a weirdo. Yes, he did, Trina. He's upset. He's upset, baby. Deon only sees straight for a few minutes. Well, I tell you what, he ain't around no straight people, Shelly, see, because everybody around him, if I was people, I wouldn't hang around him because to me, he doom and gloom. I don't know what be going on. I don't know what kind of people he hanging out with, but every time he gets on this phone with his daddy, I don't think it's too many times that he's gotten on this phone and I said somebody has been on the live. So make that make sense, okay? That's crazy to me. Deon is about 3 years late on his conversation. Uh, right, chocolate drop. And happy Sunday to you if I didn't say happy Sunday. You say, son, you make us all mad. Yeah, she does, because she be going too far and doing too much, you know. And Deon never has really liked her anyway, though. He's always complained about her. She ain't his best friend. I'm going to just put it like that. Malika agreed he's definitely crying. Yeah. Well, we know how he is, y'all. Y'all know he still, he's still a little tenderoni. So, he try to act hard, but really his feelings are hurt. Okay. And he mad at the world.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
and the devil. I'm telling you, the bitch the devil. That's the last time I'm gonna say something about it. The bitch the devil.
Okay.
Straight up.
Okay.
Yep. And then these fat miserable motherfuckers who ain't got shit to do with their time, sitting there dissecting the calls and bashing and whoop the whoop, swoop the swoop. That's all right. They gonna mess around one day. I'm gonna have some time and take notes. And one of these calls, I'm gonna go off on all of they motherfucking ass. Straight like that. I'm gonna be always real with you. Everybody want to play with me. See, people don't know who I am. See, I do my research too. Fat butterball bitches.
Okay.
Straight like that.
I was just letting you talk, bro. I ain't really calling for all that, man. I was just calling.
I know you didn't. I don't be looking for all this. I don't do shit to nobody.
Okay.
That shit pissed me off. Motherfucker, really. I'm about to tell you what the bitch said. Hold up, where my phone at?
I don't want to hear all that, sir. I really don't.
Yeah, I don't be wanting. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't be wanting to hear all that.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, like, I ain't gonna keep going back and forth about that shit. What you call about, big dog? What it do? When your court date coming up, man? I guess I could put that shit on it comes. You know what I'm saying? It comes sitting there smelling like some $1,000 cologne or something, so they can smell a real player or something, so they can have something else to talk about or something.
Okay. Well, I just go to court tomorrow. That's it. That's all I call and let you know. They'll love you and everything. All the other stuff, I understand.
Thank you.
Don't think I don't. Because I understand now. I'm not slow.
I know you ain't, but you're doing some slow shit, dealing with that Slow Heaux. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay then.
Ooh. He said, I know you're not slow, but you're doing some slow shit, dealing with that Slow Heaux. Okay? Not my words, Deon's. He really, really don't like his daddy's girlfriend. And I don't know what she did to him, but he don't like her. Okay? I believe she took that man's money. And then she talked about this dude, and I think Deon is furious about, really he taking his anger out on the wrong person once again. I think he's mad at Lil Scooter, and I guess he could be mad at his daddy for not shutting Lil Scooter down, but he really mad at Lil Scooter and social media. That's really where he mad at, and so he could have called somebody else to vent instead of vent to his daddy, because we really want to hear what they had to say to each other. But most of the call is just Deon, pissed off, unfortunately.
Then all right, then I ain't got nothing to say. How about that? This ain't my time to talk.
Ain't got
Not
nothing
my
to say.
time to talk.
Thank you, 150. Yeah, I understand. Ain't your time to talk.
It ain't my time to talk now. Because you already know. It ain't my time to talk. That's all I'm going to say.
All I'm going to say is stop
You
letting
think
them
so,
folk play
Trina?
to me. Shut up. She says, you be like, hold up now. Wait a minute now. Yeah. Yeah. Hit them folk with that same shit. Hold up. Wait a minute now. Freeze.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But I hope you have a wonderful Sunday, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I'm not going to let the trolls get in my way. The hellhounds, let them move on, sir. Let them keep doing what they do. They've been doing it before you were living and before I was living, so it ain't nothing changed.
And I don't never say shit. And I don't never.
Okay. That's a mic drop comment right there because that's absolutely true. While you just on the phone venting to your daddy about who you know and what you can do, but you're so furious and you're so mad, but you're not doing anything about it, you know. So you just capping. And so Trina, I do like that comment. And let's see if anybody else came in that I didn't speak to.
Never say shit, but when it got to be a time I got to say something, how many times they gonna keep letting up a play with me now?
Sometimes, hey man, I'm gonna say it like this here. I'm gonna let it go. Hey man, you gotta let the future shine. You can't worry about what's going on right now. The future gonna shine. That's all I'm gonna say. I done seen it, done it. Hey, the future is bright. That's all I'm gonna say.
I ain't gonna lie, you ain't seen this shit though.
Hey man, listen man, I ain't gotta look at it. I know what's finna go down. The future is gonna be bright. I'm not really concerned about all that at all. It's not gonna change my mind, what I'm gonna do, how I gonna do, and what God got for me, brother. Trust me. So that's fine. I can say a whole lot of things, but what good is that gonna do? Nothing.
Shit, you done said a whole lot of things. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I ain't really saying that, bro. I ain't really saying that. Trust me. I ain't really saying that. I'm not really. I'm not.
I'm gonna be real with you, man. You think you ain't saying that? Your ass retarded, man. I'm gonna be real with you.
All of that's fine.
Now what a thing to say to your father. You know what? I don't talk to my father that often. You know, we don't really have a relationship, but you know, when I do talk to him, I ain't gonna be calling him retarded. And you know, it's just a certain way that you speak to your parents, no matter what. And I don't care if your parent do act like that they're your friend. It's okay to be friends, but it's a time and place, you know, when you have to respect your parent. And you can get your point across without with all these derogatory words, you know, talking about your daddy. Like I said, you need to try to have a little sympathy for your daddy. He in jail, okay? So have a little sympathy for him. I don't have none for him, but you know, somebody need to.
I really don't worry about all that.
It's not about what you. It's not about what you worried about, man. It's about what you're doing and what you allow. You know what? You got it. You right.
Okay. We done had this discussion plenty of times, sir, and what prevailed?
Not a damn thing, man.
Okay.
Not a damn thing, man.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So I understand. You think I don't? I understand. It's okay. Everything be just fine. Yep. So every time I call
I ain't never gave a damn about what nobody say about me. I give a damn when you let somebody play with me. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm just being real with you. You know I don't give a damn.
Okay. Well, it's all right. Most important is my freedom right now, brother. That's the most important.
And your conversations is part of the process of your freedom. Is what I keep trying to explain to you.
Okay, well, I'm not talking about nothing that hurt my case because I ain't talking about my case. So let's talk about that. Okay.
Yes, you are, Buckwheat. You giving them people a lot of information about your case. You might not think you're not talking about your case, but you talking about your case, sir. We just heard a call at Lady T Bug's place about you talking about your case and helping your ex-wife out and everything. But you are talking about the case when you think you're not talking about the case. So we go this boy done told you to be quiet, but you still talking. So we'll continue to listen, but he's already done told you to hush. He say he don't care, but I think he care. Okay. And I don't blame Deon actually. I would be mad too if my dad just let somebody talk about me and don't try to defend me, jump on board with him, because that's exactly what she did. When Sonya was talking about Dion, he chimed in and laughed and put his 2 cents in. So as if Dion wasn't there for him. And Dion really, really pissed because when they were on the streets, and Dion done said this, before, he said that, you forgot your own code. You taught me to treat women a certain way. You taught me to, move a certain way. And now that you locked up, you act like you done forgot everything that you taught me. And so that's really basically what Dion is telling him. And he mad about it because he feel like his daddy done lied to him. But I don't know why he's surprised, that Buckwheat would give him some false information, but he feel like the information that he got from his daddy, he feel like it's all cap at this point, the way Buckwheat acting. And rightfully so, because Buckwheat is moving different. He panicking. Like Vicky say, he anxious, he nervous. He don't know what to say. He don't know what to do. Kidney punch Ken, may punch him in the other kidney. He got things to worry about. And so Deon, you might want to give him a, give him a pass, dog, because he got a lot of stress going on right now. He don't know what his future gonna be. He don't know, if he gonna have to spend the rest of his days locked up. So buddy, under pressure right now. Buckwheat is definitely under pressure, and Deon ain't helping none. But like I said, you should have defended your son, and you wouldn't be having this conversation. But I'm pretty sure Deon, he kind of like a Debbie Downer, so he would have found something to he did find something to get mad about because he seemed like he's all doom and gloom to me. It's always about bad news with Dion. So he still would have threw some jabs Buckwheat way, in my opinion, no matter what the conversation is.
All the pettiness, I don't care anything about that at all. Is that good enough for you, sir?
It is what it is, man.
Okay, ain't nothing I can do until I get out of here. And when I get out of here, then I can handle my own business. Yes, sir.
Well, regardless of what's going on, and that ain't how you feel, you know what's happening out here. So, yeah.
Everybody getting it, bro. For what I see, everybody getting it.
Getting what?
Getting what you say that you don't like. Everybody getting it. So
ain't nobody getting spared around here. Nobody.
I know they ain't. I see it. So it's normal. It's normal, bro. Ain't nobody getting spared out there. Nobody. Small dog, top dog. Ain't nobody getting spared out there. So that's the way
Hey, go
society
get her.
is right now.
Hey,
That's what it
sunshine.
is. Just don't let them get you pulled out the character. That's it. You know what's going on. You know the truth. You know where
Dion, just don't let them get you pulled out your character, Dion. Don't let us pull you out your character, dog. Okay, keep your character intact.
you at. Can you do that for me, sir?
I'm good.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm good then. My son is great.
You got you some snacks, man.
I'm gonna wait and see what God got for me tomorrow, sir.
Some more
That's
days,
all I'm gonna
Buckwheat.
say.
God got you some more days to sit
I'll
down.
call you tomorrow.
He wants you to take your rest.
All right, sir. Have a good one.
I love you too, man.
I love you too, crazy man.
That's all right. I'll make you laugh.
Hey, Chick-fil-A.
No, I ain't gonna say that. 'Cause that's spend that one too. But yeah.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
these
is.
folks think they DJs at this point anyway. Shit, don't let them spin the fucking record.
Ain't no spend.
Lady T-Bug, I caught that. She said Nesto is telling Cynthia his business. Yes, he is. And also, to me, Buckwheat is kind of get threw a little nugget in there and said, well, everybody catching on. But he's also saying, he said everybody catching it. I think he was talking about Cynthia, but AKA Lil Scooter, AKA Sonya. But I think Buckwheat was talking about Lil Scooter, and then Deon started talking about everybody is getting it, everybody is catching heat. But I think they were talking about two different things because uh Buckwheat is always sometimes uh people be talking about one thing and he'll be talking about something else. So that's really what I interpreted in that comment that he said. And Trina said Karen is not the Reaper report. Yeah, he's a Grim Reaper for real. Go off on them. Somebody had to do it. Was this phone calls from prison? I missed it. No, it's not a phone call from prison, Simone. And happy Sunday and welcome. This phone call is from Lady T Bug. She put her own calls also. And if y'all could, Shelly, if you could, if you're not too busy, can you put Lady T Bug's channel in the chat so people can subscribe to it if they're not? SBK has a channel, so put his channel in the chat. And a Brilliance Blessings has a channel, so if you can put her channel in the chat. And Foxy Roxy has a channel. But I think all the content creators here because they normally come to the show. So Excomplicated say, Deon, you caught up in your emotions, little mush mouth. Y'all are the ones who keep putting y'all business out here on these YouTube streets, and you absolutely right, Excomplicated. I've always said y'all writing the script, we just reading it. Okay, this y'all script, y'all play, and we just looking at it from we on the outside looking in. That's all. Dog, don't get mad at us. And you said Lady T-Bug, yeah, those DMs got to him. Yeah, they did. Miss Mad About Music. A lot of things that Buckwheat had said, he thought it was going to be in private, right? So he really didn't. I mean, even when he know the calls are not going to be in private, sometimes Lil Scooter just get on these tangents and she just start talking. And a lot of times he's just chiming in just so he can have somebody to talk to on the phone, in my opinion, okay? And so, and we know he's two-faced, so, he don't talk about everybody in the crew, so it ain't just Deon. He talked about Dre. He talked about Lamont. He talked about Shirley. He even talked about Lil Scooter. So nobody's really exempt when it comes to buckwheat. So maybe Deon just now finding out about who he is, and which is ironic because it seems like to me nobody really knew who Buckwheat was until he sat his ass down in jail for a minute. And now it seems like, the revelation is coming to everybody's eyes, and everybody is really beginning to see who he really is, not who he portrayed when he was out here on these streets. And Trina said, Deon, please. And Jay Simone, no, it wasn't. Ms. Boogie Down was just answering your question. And Vicky said, did he call her the devil? Yes, he did. Okay, he called her more than that. And he called her a hoe too, Vicky. Don't blame him for being pissed. Nestos keep letting her get away with everything. Yeah, I'm not blaming him. Let's talk about it all. But you know. There you go. I said what I said. He said he just said he wasn't soft, and you say his feelings are hurt. I It sounds like his feelings hurt to me, Shelly C. Okay, so he need to learn the block button and the delete button is what I advise him. I wouldn't stand next to Deon Death Note Puppet Williams. Right, Karen, don't everybody pass away around Deon. I don't know who he hanging out with. I don't know who his crew is. But baby, they got bad luck when they hanging around homeboy. For whatever reason, okay? Trina said no one playing with you but your daddy and that weird hoe. That's right, Trina. We just looking at it and they mad because we are. You say Nesto is a coward. I think so. I think he's a big coward, Vicky. Hey, CKJ, you said what's up? Just here ringing. Okay. Thank you for joining us. Happy Sunday, CKJ. And Love Joe say, Deon, can you call Bonitail, please, and let her have it? Asking for a friend. That part, Love Joy, because that's who he really mad at. Okay? He ain't that mad at Buckwheat. He more mad at Lil Scooter than he is Buckwheat. He just mad at Buckwheat because he went along with it. Kimmy Who say, go ahead and go off. You are acting like a child. And eels, Kimmy Who. Hey, Thrive and Glow with Joe. Thanks for being here. Happy Sunday, sis. Shelly C, that's another content creator you can add to the list. Happy Sunday, sis. Thanks for being here. Miss Mad About Music say, I wanted to hear it. Me too, Miss Mad About Music. I want to hear the conversation they got to talk about, not all this fussing and talking and calling folks names. But at the end of the day, Lil Scooter need to hear this too, because she'd be doing way too much. Nesto, Chick-fil-A say Nesto said, I don't want to hear all of that. I told you he didn't want to hear Chick-fil-A. I'll be like you, going to hear it, motherfucker. You'll be just like Deon telling Buckwheat he gotta hear this. But Buckwheat, I told y'all he don't like confrontation. He want everybody. He just say, can we all just get along? He Rodney King right now. He want everybody to be live in peace and harmony. Who else is he gonna tell? It's your fault, Nesto. He doesn't try to understand. No, he don't. Hey, let's talk about it. Just because he locked up, he's not a zebra don't change his stripes. That's what he does. When you scam, what do you do when you scam? You have to lie when you scam, okay? So he just keeping up who he is. Out of the bush is just laughing. Miss Mad About Music say Slow Ho. That's what he said. Yeah, he called. Yeah, y'all. He called us Slow Ho. He sure did. Hey, Joe. You say syntax. I'm traveling. Oh, okay. CKJ, be careful. Have a safe trip. Slow crap with the whole with the slow HO3. Yeah, he hot. He hot. And y'all know what? Why he said that he allowing Lil Scooter to talk about him. Well, ain't he allowing you to talk about Lil Scooter? He ain't saying nothing. What is he saying to defend her? Nothing. So I don't know why Deon surprised. Okay, that's who his daddy is. Okay, he ain't finna defend none of y'all. He say it's all about him. He's defending himself, and everybody is every man for himself when it comes to everybody else. But that's part of the scam too. That's part of the narcissistic behavior that's in his head, because that's basically, in my opinion, what Buckwheat is. He's kind of like a narcissist to me. Trina said, cause she helped to mess up the bag, and she did. Okay, now everybody got to go sell T-shirts and wash cars and do everything else. Trina, uh, other folks got to get into Bitcoin, and other folks just going to their job because the Buckwheat he done messed up the whole operation for everybody. Miss Mad About Music say, did y'all think he called the Slow Ho? Probably did. He probably didn't, because you know what, Miss Mad About Music, he kind of like his daddy. They sit there and vent to each other or to other people about what they're gonna do, but in actuality, I don't think they doing nothing. Yeah, Jackson Tabasco said it best. Two weak boys. They're not gonna do anything or say anything. They just talking out the side of their neck. And Miss Moshe say his lady friend left Facebook him. She left him from Facebook, or she showed him Facebook, or what are you talking about, Miss Moshe? You said his lady friend left Facebook him. I don't know what that means, but just retype that, Miss Moshe, and we'll see what you're talking about. Nesto is the root of all, and should have have corrected the slow 304. And you're right, AK. But is he even defending the 304 right now, though? And that's all I'm saying. They shouldn't look for him to defend anybody. He's not going to defend anybody but himself. He always say, I'm an innocent motherfucking man. He only defends him. He never defend anybody else. Okay. And why can't you apologize, Buckwheat? Because it's not in him. That's not what he do. He just say everything gonna be all right. Shirley, see, that is his apology. Cross Country Cruiser say, yes, he's mad at social media too, on fire. Oh yeah, he real mad at social media. Especially YouTube, I believe. I think he a little bit more madder than YouTube than anybody. Okay. And you say, yep, you took up for Dre. Yep. And but that's because he know how and I won't call Dre soft, but he know Dre feelings can be hurt easily. Let's just put it that way. And you say Hellhound always cracks me up. He kills me when he say okay. Yeah, like I got it. Okay, okay, okay. I got it. I understand. I understand. I'm not stupid. I'm not slow. And it's real funny though, because if somebody is not slow, or undereducated, they never tell nobody else. That's how you could tell when people are kind of touched a little bit, because they make that disclaimer that they not. Okay, it's projection. Nesto truly ain't shit depart from him, Deon. No, he really not. But that's his daddy though, Chick-fil-A. You know how you be proud of your daddy now. What are talking about before someone was living? What are they talking about before someone was living? I don't know what that comment is about. Hey, let's talk about it all. You say we didn't hear it and there was no sound. Um, Dion, go play with yourself, little boy. We can't smell your $1,000 cologne through YouTube. Well, maybe he was talking about going to court. That's the only place I think that we could smell his cologne. I don't know, because that comment didn't make no sense. Excomplicated when he said that. So he said he gonna put on some $1,000 cologne so we can know what a real player smell like, and I don't know where we would meet this player at. Okay, Nestor was gonna ask for some money, but he knew he couldn't because he was 48 hot. I bet allegedly Sonya burnt Deon on some money. Sound like she did, Karen. Okay, because you remember they were giving her the money at first to put on his books, and so when they had that conversation, uh, Dion might say, "Well, she's not putting the money on the books," and Book we said that she was the only one that was, looking out for him. So that pissed Dion off on two levels, in my opinion. Hey, Cam Lewis, happy Sunday to you. And let's talk about it. I said yes, the sound they cut out for a few minutes. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, guys. And you say, what crystal ball this looking at? This ninja looking at? I don't know. I have no clue, Trina. They all live in a fantasy world, in my opinion. There, Buck, we go again, changing the subject to be about him. Exactly, Shelly. I told you it was all about him. He ain't gonna take up for nobody, and the conversation has to be focused on him and him only, not the R word, right? And they don't even use that word no more. So it's kind of rude to even use it. The sound left for the important part. What important part, y'all? Put it in the chat. Did y'all miss some of the call? Because if y'all miss some of the call, then I can run it back. Let me go down here and see what y'all say. Hey, Joseph, happy Sunday. Hey, Disrupt and Discuss podcast, happy Sunday to you. Chocolate Drop, happy Sunday to you. Let me go all the way to the end. Hey, Lanisha. Um, y'all put it in the chat. What part of the conference of if y'all missed some of the call, put that in the chat so I can run it back. And Joseph say he hates having to say love you very much after every call. He only pacifying it with little Scooter. Yeah, he ain't got no compassion for nobody. I told you that it's all about him. He don't care nothing about nobody. He said about the hellhounds before they were living. Oh, okay, yeah. You say karma is something else, Dion. You helped your daddy with scamming Shirley and also talked about her daughter and friends. So the hell with you, Dion. That's right, excomplicated. They think that nothing is supposed to happen to them. Life's supposed to be LG with them. And that they all supposed to have good luck no matter how they act in the universe. They act like karma can't come back and bite them in the butt. Okay. And so, yeah, he did piss Trey off. He pissed everybody off in his circle, Joseph. Remember, he talked about everybody. Nobody was an exception to the rule. Only Laverte. She's the only one that I didn't get here talked about. Everybody else was this, that, and the other. Hey, Mr. Feelings, how you doing tonight? Happy Sunday, and thank you for being here. But yeah, Joseph, he talked about everybody. Okay. Um, Shelly, I'll put SBK channel in there because you got to put those crowns on there to find him. So he's always at the bottom of my list for whatever reason. I think it's some YouTube stuff.
I don't feel like all that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it go. Let it smooth like smooth. All right. Love you, brother. See you tomorrow.
All right, too.
Hello?
Yo,
How are you today?
I can't complain. How are you?
Same, can't complain. God's good, man. That's all I'm gonna say. God is good. Yep. Yep.
all the time.
Yep. Yep. What's on your plate?
Right here working.
Okay. 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 All right then. Yeah, if you want to send me something, man, I ain't gonna be calling no more for a while.
Why? I got some
Oh,
more shit to talk. I just think I'm talking today. I ain't got shit. I ain't gonna talking to you. I got some shit to say. I got some shit to say. You just be calling when I ain't got my shit talking notebook in front of me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got some motherfuckers to light up. Can't wait for them to hear the conversation.
Oh.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
okay.
Sure can't. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
look at Buckwheat. He don't want to talk
Okay
about
then.
that.
Mm.
He say,
Wow.
Yep.
That's all I can say. Wow, man. You know, that's how my life been going for a minute. Wow. Yep. Yep. Yeah,
Got
man.
done.
Huh? Nothing. Just
Yeah.
you know, just send it. If you want to send something, send it, man. That's it, man. You ain't getting
what?
them folks no fuel to fire. There ain't none of that going on. Yeah. I just know one thing. I'm an innocent man. The same thing I've been saying since I've been in here.
I'm an
Yeah.
instant man. He an
I'm
instant
I,
definitely
man.
I,
saying
I,
that.
I definitely can say this. I know somebody lied, but we're gonna leave it like that.
Oh, absolutely. I'm one more saying. I'm gonna
And
say
I
one
and
more.
I and I, and I really
So that's somebody they talking about. They talking about Shirley, in my opinion. Okay. To my, I know somebody lied. Now he innocent motherfucking man. And they talking about Shirley at this point. So let's hear what they got to say about that. And I don't know what she lied about. Don't say she just lied. Tell us what the lie is, Deon. We want to know. Okay.
really can't believe they lied like that, but it is what it
Man.
is.
Hey, man. I'm gonna tell you this. Pops, an innocent man,
Right,
man.
Lovejoy. You
Pops,
need a
an innocent
book
man.
to talk shit.
That's
Outside of all that other stuff, that you know what I'm talking about.
I already
That's
know.
that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Wow.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm shocked.
Uh.
But I ain't shocked at the same time due to the fact motherfuckers want to save face for themselves.
Hey,
Yeah.
Queen the Queen.
Well, long as you know.
So they shocked that Cotton Candy possibly could have told a lie, but Daddy been up here lying for 3 years, and you're not shocked or concerned, or you don't feel like he lying, or you ain't gonna call him out, or you just give him a pass or whatever. But let Cotton Candy tell one little fib, and now you shocked. Happy Sunday, Queen. Thanks for being here tonight. And Shelly, see, I don't know if I told you to put Joe Thrive with Joe channel in the chat, and Queen the Queen. She's a content creator too, guys. If you guys want some new channels to subscribe to. But it's mighty funny. Daddy been in jail 3 years lying, talking about he an innocent motherfucking man, and he ain't did nothing. He don't know them folks, and that ain't true, and this is true, and talked about everybody. You have nothing to say about that. But Shirley tell one little fib in y'all eyesight, and now y'all shocked. Make it make sense, sir.
Oh, long as you know. Long as you know. Yep. Wow. Okay then.
Yep.
You have yourself a wonderful day, sir. You
Look, me
know.
trying to get off
Before
my
the
phone.
phone hang up, I would like to say
Mm-hmm.
this ain't got nothing to do with you. Fuck bougie talk. Your fat butterball ass. I know you gonna put this call I want to say personally to your fat ass. Fuck your big fat miserable Willoughby looking ass. Straight up. Now put that on your page, fat hoe. Stalking hoe. You's a stalker. Miserable bitch. Yeah, I'm talking about you today. Straight like that. Take that how you want to take it with a grain of salt with it.
He said, take it to how you want to take it, and take it with a grain of salt with you. So I guess that's a read too. I've never heard of that one before, but okay, Deon. I thought Deon said he didn't want to talk about that today. Him and his daddy, they just alike. They say they don't want to talk about something, then they start talking about it. Okay. And he's mad at one of the bloggers on YouTube. And he said he had a friend that have a great big old station. So I don't know why he just didn't take that over there to that station instead of just cussing her out over these calls. But once again, he's just like his daddy, and it's all cap. Okay. He's just talking when they meet the person or they come into any type of confrontation or any type of authority figure, then they kind of back down. Okay. And so Deon says, if I was in Deon's position and I knew somebody, or I had a way to get back at these bloggers, because keep in mind, this is not the first time that he said something about these bloggers. These bloggers been bothering him and his daddy ever since his dad been locked up. Okay. Ain't neither one of them like this. None of them. Neither one of them, like these bloggers, and nor does Lil Scooter, even though she be on bloggers' channels. She still say she don't like social media, and she got her own YouTube channel, but she say she still don't like it. Okay, and so everybody pressed about it, but nobody is really doing anything else, and nobody is doing anything about it. And don't forget Victor DeVale's channel too, Shelly C.
Straight like that. But anyway, big dog, I'm listening. I'm telling you, when you call me and I have my notes in front of me, I'm gonna flame some shit up. Straight up.
I'm like Lovejoy. I've never had to have some notes to have a beef with somebody. This is something very new. And yes, Lovejoy, I'm just like you. I've never heard of anybody that needed notes. Not even kindergartners and first graders need notes to fight with somebody. So this is something brand new that I've learned for tonight.
Okay then.
Cause what motherfuckers don't know, you only can have a certain amount of money on your books. They think you can have $1 billion on your shit.
No, we don't.
No, you can't do that.
But he can have more than
No.
three
They
dollars
don't
and
know
twenty
it's a
one cents.
limit, and you only can spend a certain amount a week.
Yeah. Well.
But anywho,
Yeah. I'm just
yeah.
saying,
Uh-huh.
All I can do is laugh, man. That's it, man. Can't say too much at all because, they're spinning on
I can though, 'cause motherfuckers think they so smart. Motherfuckers thinking when I say your brother got you, they think I'm talking about myself like I'm your brother, like I'm calling you.
I think you're listening the wrong way. No one never ever thought that you were the brother. What we had said was y'all act like y'all brothers. We never said y'all was brothers. We know that that's your father, and that you're the son, and that y'all met at when you was 13 years old. So we got that part down right, Deon. So I think you probably need to maybe listen a little bit more carefully and listen a little bit better.
You, the brother. You get what I'm saying? But you know what I be saying when I say it. You get what I'm saying? The shit ain't meant for the world to know what the fuck I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. And that's all that matters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know the brother is shot. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right.
Shot.
Please hold.
See, yeah, so
Please
I'm
wait
riding
while
the
your
other day and
call
my
is being
folks,
connected.
they see, it pop up on your, remember I used to tell you, it'll pop up on my phone, it'll have your name up there, but I wasn't clicking on it. But my folks clicked on it when it popped on their phone. While I'm riding, I can hear the conversation from the YouTube. So as I'm listening, I'm hearing what this fat bitch saying. Yeah, I just called you a fat bitch. So yeah, dissect that too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's crazy. All that attacking people that you don't even.
If you straight up call somebody a name, do we actually really have to dissect that? Okay. So I was just wondering, I'm just asking for a friend because it seemed like that's pretty straightforward, and I don't think that need dissecting, Deon. But like you said, you and your daddy understand each other, so maybe he got a different definition of that.
No, I'm a casualty to the situation. You ain't got to bring me up at all because you don't know me. And I know if you say you got a husband and shit, ain't no way in hell that nigga ain't cheating on your ass 'cause you ugly as fuck.
Hey man.
Straight like that. Yeah, and then all that time I some, oh, I hate when people be on the call talking to other people. Ain't like I can hang up and call him back. I can't say, hold on, Pops, I'm going to call you back. Either you in jail. You feel me? So if I'm conducting business, I'm going to conduct the business and still talk to you. I'm paying for the call. So guess what? You can call back. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just
And
I'm just listening.
and if you
We just listening. We just listening. Okay, Deon, we out just listening. I thought you said you weren't gonna go in tonight, Deon. You lied to us. Okay, you going hard. You going in. And I don't think you heard all this on one call either, Deon. I think you've been listening to numerous calls. You play like your girl had it on in on the phone in the car. But y'all must turn it on every time y'all get in this car, cause sound like this conversation is more than just one call. I'm just saying.
feel some type of way about me talking to somebody, go with you and say, hey, man, I'm going to call you back when you get done handling your bill. I'm going to call you back in 20, 30 minutes.
Right,
But I'm
but
supposed to stop doing what I'm doing because I'm talking to you. I ain't going to not talk to you because you call. You know what I'm saying? If I catch the call and you call, and I'm going to answer the phone and still conduct my business. Am I supposed to just blow a tie out? But anywho, yeah, anyway, man. Hey, man, when it's all said and done, you know what time it is.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
right, love joy.
Straight up.
You say, hey, a grain of salt mean you don't take it serious, right? Because he said he take it with a grain of salt, but I look like he taking it with a whole tablespoon of salt and some pepper, in my opinion. Okay, Deon, you say, why is he talking about his mama like that? I have no clue. Jackson, Tabasco. You said exactly lies, and Boogie Down say that's why your ooh B.A. daddy is locked up for life. Beesh. Woo. Now see, Deon, you pissing my audience off. They was being nice in the chat. They was being sympathetic towards you and Buckwheat a little bit, you know. They was just trying to listen to the conversation. But you start cussing us out, and we only be cussing y'all out like that. So I don't think it's fair game for you to be upset with a blogger just because they blogging, because that's what bloggers do. They blog. And at the end of the day, you do understand your daddy is state property at this point. Okay. And we don't just listen to your father. We listen to Sharilla McKenzie, which I think that's her last night. I want to start covering her. We listen to them Addisons. We listen to what's his name? Alex Murdoch, the one that unalived his whole family. So y'all ain't the only ones we listening to. But for right now, it's y'all time. So, chill out.
So, it is what it is. Shit, at the end of the day, you get time served, you get time served, man.
You ain't gonna get no time, sir.
It don't happen. Everything don't happen already. But it ain't none of this shit gonna make or break none of us. I know it ain't gonna break me, so I know it better not let it break you.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm be
Even
all right.
Deon
Be
had
all right,
to
man.
mark him on that one.
Yeah, I ain't gonna comment, cause boy, look at here.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I've been trying to tell you the whole time.
That part, King.
You really can't say nothing on these calls, but you be doing it anyway. But it's already said and done.
You talking just as hard,
Deon.
Deon.
Nothing, and I ain't talking about nothing, and it's showing in the proof. I ain't talking about nothing, and I ain't saying nothing. It's showing that.
Hey, Drea.
Straight up.
Happy Sunday, sis.
I can't say that, but yeah.
Yeah, but I ain't talking about what I got going on in my life.
Right, Georgia Peach. He miserable, but his whole circle is dying, going to jail, having issues. You are the internet talking about what you have and are spending most likely your daddy. Exactly, Georgia Peach, because they always got a woman around. They can't do nothing on their own, so they so rich and they got so much, but they always got some help. Okay, They ain't doing it like some of these women doing it by themselves, or some of these dudes in this chat doing it by themselves. They always got to get some woman to help them do whatever it is they're doing. If it ain't nothing but just paying rent for a place to stay. Hey, Ashanti, happy Sunday. You say Deon is slightly smarter than Ernest. He got a little, yeah, he got a little bit more sense than Buckwheat does, but not too much. I think Buckwheat probably went to the fifth. Deon probably went to the 10th. Okay, so I'm gonna do it that way. Trina B, and I haven't researched that. That's just for a joke, guys. I don't know if Deon have his high school transcript or high school education or not. They both have comprehension issues. They do, Trina, and a lot of times they be talking, like they be on totally different subjects when they're talking sometimes, and so sometimes it's kind of hard to understand and catch on to what they're talking about because a lot of times they may say one thing and he may start going, start saying something else or misinterpret what they say. But a lot of times they're not talking to each other; they're talking at each other. And him and Lil Scooter do that all the time. A certain amount of weeks, so you sending nothing, but you worried that he's at his limit for who, from who? At the end of the day, Georgia Peach, remember he could get at least $100 on his books, and we have never heard homeboy putting $100 on his books like that. Cussing like that in front of your parents is crazy. Exactly, Tanya B. Deon, I never said Nestor was your brother. I know plenty of people that don't have a traditional parental relationship. Exactly. Nobody said that. He was just listening to it wrong, okay? Deon heard it the wrong way. He was so mad. But like you said, he wasn't on his phone. He was listening to his girl phone. Deon, come on, come at your daddy like that and not the women. That part. Disrespectful to women just like your daddy and is. That's not nice and it's not true, Deon. Let's not talk about looks, Deon. Yeah, he mad at Bougie Baby. Okay, he mad at her at the end of the day. But she's not the only one that he's been mad at. He's been mad at all bloggers, in my opinion, because he have looped us all in one bucket, and he haven't really just called anybody out by name. But him and Buckwheat and Lil Scoot, all three of them, they don't like social media, but they always on social media. I don't understand it. Like I said in the beginning of the call, social media was one of the tools that Buckwheat used to get his potential alleged victims. Okay. Deon has the balls to call random people names, but won't go off on his raggedy pappy. Exactly. And if it do go off on him, he fussing about something else. He ain't really talking about what his daddy really do, other than saying he's talking too much. Um, like I said, they always have fake outrage when it comes to each other because they neither one of them want to hold each other accountable for whatever it is that they do that the other one has done, and so they making sure that they stay apart. Deon, if you can dish it out, you can take it. Exactly, Lady T Bug. Because he's definitely dishing it out, and he's dishing it out harshly. Okay? Very immature. Hey, Peppermint Patty. Bro Deon must don't pass mirrors because he's pretty dang hideous himself while he's speaking on the YouTuber. But just even talk about a woman like that, they just let you know how much sense he got with his foul mouth. I don't dish anything out I can't receive. Exactly, Lady T Bug. Daddy been talking about how soft you were. You and your dad are two marshmallows, in my opinion. Okay, Sancha. Happy Sunday to you too. Both of them talk that crap, but they ain't gonna really do much or nothing. It doesn't bother you, but you're clearly bothered. Right, Georgia Peach, very bothered. And remember, he said he wasn't gonna even discuss it. Okay. Your dragging is weak, Deon. Yeah, Miss Mad About Music. He need a whole notebook to drag somebody. I never heard of that before. Have you? He's not talking about us. He's talking about Mammy and them. Oh, okay, Jackson Tabasco. Deon think he's a fine ass. Deon thinks he's a fine ass woman since he lost weight and those sold out trunk Ozempic pens. Now trying to call other women ugly. Is that what he took Chick-fil-A? Because he did. He is skinny now. He's not thick like he used to be when we first started this. Hey, Rat, happy Sunday to you. You say Nesto, stop lying. Um, we know you aren't talking about your business, and even Dion business is questionable because I think it's under he's working under somebody else. He got his own name, but he's still working under somebody else as far as how he does his business. So, and there's nothing wrong with that, but we just have a little respect for other folk in their business, Deon. Podcasting is a business too, dog. It really is, and some people make good money off of it, Deon. So, and really, you stupid for not making money off of it. You the one got the inside scoop. You could come on here on social media and go sit everybody down because you would have an inside scoop, but it didn't come from me. Deon is not good looking, so he needs to keep it cute, right, Asante? Deon goes in on his daddy, then backtracks before the call is over. Yeah, because he'll go all the way in. It's kind of like somebody that AB you in your home, because a lot of times, ABers they knock y'all up side the wall and down the hall and do all kind of things to you, and then they turn around and buy you some or try to be nice to you when they're not mad at you. And that's exactly what Dion is exemplifying right now, in my opinion. And it's really, it's not cute for him to, display this type of behavior. You say, granted, it hurts, but Dion Deddy keeps feeding the beast social media that offends you. Exactly. Karen, we ain't making this stuff up. I think Nesto and Dion were in the same classroom together in middle school. The nerve always having to help him with gas and car note and money. You have nothing. You look too much like Nesto in the face, Jethro Bodine. That's right, Sancha. Everybody got to help him. Even Shirley had to buy him some gas and tires and shit for them to go down the highway. Remember when he needed some gas one time, he called her, and I think she said she gave him like $400 or $200 or something of that nature, just because he needed some gas. But he's a man, and he's making he's making the big decisions, and he got all the answers. But he still need a woman to fall back on, just like his daddy do. Deon is a bobblehead, Sonya Dream look-alike, drag queen. Y'all don't woke up Nestos. But Dion think he's being cute though. I said what I said. Yeah, he think he's being cute, disrespecting women. But we don't expect him to act no different. I know I don't. Because that's what he does, and that's what his daddy does. That's really what all of them do. They've always talked about us. So I don't think he getting under nobody's skin, especially if he need a damn notebook. I'm not gonna ever forget that.
I ain't saying that either. I ain't saying that either.
I ain't doing all that there, and it is what it is. But I ain't going to prison. I can tell you that right now. I ain't going to prison for nobody. I'm an innocent man, bro. I don't care what nobody talking
I'm an
about.
innocent man. I'm an
I see
innocent
that all
man.
day, straight up, and I ain't did nothing wrong. It's showing that I ain't did nothing wrong. Man, listen, folks. Folks can sit here and say anything out their mouth, and they can put anything on paper. But the fact is the fact, and the truth is the truth, and the law is the law. I've done nothing wrong. Straight up. Straight up. And the weak sit here and listen to other people can hurt them to do stupid.
But we say the fact is the fact, and the truth is the truth, and the law is the law. It's already been proven that he's more than likely not guilty, and he's going home. So freedom is around the corner, according to Buckwheat. I disagree, but that's what he say.
But anyway, how you doing?
Hey, I mean, I know all that. I know that.
Well,
I
this what
didn't run
you
it
should know.
back.
You should know you should stop letting that bitch play with me.
Wait a minute, y'all. I ran it back. Hold on a sec.
As I'm listening, crazy. Stop doing what I'm doing because I'm talking to you. I ain't gonna not talk to you because you call. You know what I'm saying? If I catch the call and you call, and I'm gonna answer the phone and still conduct my business. Am I supposed to just blow a tie out? But anywho, yeah. Anyway, man. Hey, man. When it's all said and done, you know what time it is.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Straight up. So it is what it is. Shit. At the end of the day, you get time served. You get time served, man.
Oh, no, that's way too far.
It don't happen. Everything don't happen already. But it ain't none of this shit gonna make or break none of us. I know it ain't gonna break me, so I know it better not let it break you.
Absolutely, sir.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We way too far back,
Yeah,
y'all.
all right.
Let me try to push it up a little bit more, because we definitely heard that part.
anything.
Yeah, that's why I stay out of 4-way, player. I'm cool on that.
Yeah. So it is what it is, man. Let them troll the hellhound. Let them just. They ain't got nobody else to talk about. They ain't got nobody to talk to.
Yes, we do.
They want you to be their man. All I want you to be their man. They want to keep on trying to communicate with you on the slide. They really ain't.
Okay, so whoever want Deon, could y'all put that in the chat? Cause Buckwheat say y'all want his son, and that y'all trying to be his man. Y'all want him to be y'all man, and y'all trying to hit. That's why y'all hitting him up in the DMs. So if anybody's interested in the Deon, I need y'all to put that in the chat, okay? And I got Deon's IG, and I'll go ahead and give you that address if you want to contact him.
Saying all that there, but it really slick the truth, straight up. It really is. So you shouldn't even entertain that either. They ain't paying no.
It ain't even that, man. It ain't even that. What it is I hate when a person just think they so motherfucking smart, thinking they know what they be talking about, and they just sitting up thinking they know it all, and shit that you saying, yeah, got it all wrong. You just making up shit just for views and shit. You need some money that bad that you just making up shit, and I don't like that.
And I get
It'd be cool if you had your facts straight. Shit, even if you had your facts straight by me, shit. Even if they had their facts straight about you, they'd be like, shit, I don't have nothing to say. But you going out your way to bash people and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't be with that sucker shit. I don't be with it at all. I don't be with it and twisting people's words and twisting what people saying and all that. For real shit, motherfucker don't did all they fake research, might as well reached out.
You said you didn't want to hear from
him.
One thing I learned straight up, I keep saying the same word straight up for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
The truth came out yesterday. That's all I'm gonna say. I've done nothing wrong. Nothing wrong.
Hey, Muffin.
I'm good.
Mm-hmm. So they saying Shirley died yesterday.
Are you there?
Court, I guess. Or last time he went to court. Because I'm not sure about the timeline on this. Deon stepped out for a second. His phone went out.
I can't hear you.
His Lifeline wireless went out for a second. He got to get it back up there.
I can't hear you.
Damn, it went to the phone. That's why I can't hear you. It left off my glass. It went by my glasses. I can hear you. I got fingers in my glasses, so it went to the phone. I ain't heard anything you said for like the last 30 seconds.
Okay, well let me give you.
Deon want y'all to know he got those new glasses that have a phone. So y'all make sure y'all peep that, okay? He got the most updated phone there is. They got some glasses that you can use your cell phone with, and Deon has that new technology, all right?
Sweet 30-second version. What I learned yesterday, I haven't done anything wrong. At all.
Mm-hmm.
At all.
Hey, champions.
I'm good. Got to keep praying, stand on my knees,
right, Tonya,
and keep my confidence level high as ever now. I've done nothing wrong. I'm good. So if I pass on and don't wake up tomorrow, I'm good. I died an innocent man. Can't take that away from me, sir. I'm good. So I got to ride here a little longer. That's what I got to do.
Do anybody know if he passed away, would they still have his court date? I think they probably would drop his case. But would that exonerate him? Could they put that on the headstone? Just things to make you say, I'm just wondering that if anybody know that answer.
Let it all flow.
I think they would go ahead and drop it.
I just think it's crazy that you ain't got a bond, though.
Man, listen, man. Let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
One thing you keep saying for the longest, it's not that I'm trying to deny what you've been saying. I just ain't want to speak on it. That's all. It is what it is. These folk don't want me out there. That's it. Anytime they don't want you out there because they got to cover something up that they done made a mistake on. That's it. It's common sense.
So he's saying the police made a mistake
It
and
is
they're
what
gonna
it
keep
is.
him in there for that. I thought it was the other way around.
Mm.
No, it's straight. It's straight up again. So it is what it is. Not no interview, phone interview. I'm talking to my son. That's what I'm doing on my phone call from the jail that my son is paying for. So I should be able to say what I want to say, how I want to say it, but I don't. I cuff it because guess what? Them folk will use anything as a fingernail against you. Anybody in the world is following what's going on, you see it already. They'll use you, anybody, from space, Pluto, to get you. That's what it is. And
Hey
one thing I
LK,
learned from
Del
P. Diddy
Soul.
K, I don't even follow him. But I got that newspaper, though. Guess what? The police do the same thing. The DA do the same thing. Everybody chumps up charges. They do the same thing
Mm.
over and over and over and over. Nothing has changed in the sun. Nothing. I got to sit here and deal with it until it's over with. And when it's over with, you know what they're going to say? Oh, pat you on the back. I know you can do it. I know you was innocent, but you the main one on the backslide underground, shooting all them text messages and shooting all them blogs. He's guilty. He's wrong. He's nothing. That's not what God got for me, sir. I'm an innocent man.
You're innocent man.
It is what it is. So you have yourself a wonderful day, sir.
Yes, sir. You do the same.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. You have yourself a wonderful day. Stay positive. Don't let nobody get all in your head space. I know that was a devastating blow, but guess what it is at the end? It always come back at the wash. Don't ever forget
Always
that.
come back at
What
the
did I do
watch.
wrong? I didn't do nothing. Yeah, okay. It always come back in the wash. I saw that yesterday. Yes, sir.
Yeah, they thinking that nobody show up for you yesterday. They don't even know they have.
It is what it is, sir. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Y'all hear that? Deon said
So,
it was some people there at his daddy's
have
court
yourself a
case.
wonderful day, man. God is good, man. Ain't nothing gonna break my faith. I'm gonna stay stronger than ever. Cause God give it to me one time, He gonna give it to me again. Gotta stay prayed up. That's it. Stay prayed up, player. Yes, sir.
I'm definitely gonna always do that.
Yeah. All right, well, love you, man. Tell brother, say what's happening with him. Stay on top of his game. Stay sucker free. Yep.
Don't disappear. Got my notebook.
What you say? I can't hear you.
I said, don't disappear. Got my notebook.
Yeah, all right. Okay, then. But like I said, you want to send something, send it on. You send it how you do. You know how you do. Love you very much, player.
All right, B.
Thank you for using Global Tel.
Hello?
Okay. Y'all heard what he said. If y'all gonna come up, what about EV Mux told me I got 30 minutes left on this live, so y'all gotta come up and say what y'all gotta say if y'all gonna say something about Buckwheat and Deon. Um Deon said he had his notebook and Buckwheat just went ahead and got off the phone. I think Deon wanted to read some more. I think he wanted to read the bloggers some more. And Buckwheat got off the phone, so Deon just got kind of exasperated and just said, "All right, bye." At the end of the day, he wasn't. I don't feel like he's finished with his soapbox. So I hope Lady T Bug look for more calls in this time frame, whenever it was, to see if Dion actually called his daddy and trying to send us a message. Because I feel like that's the way that he's gonna do that. Okay, he want everybody to know. He got some things he needs to get off his chest, and I think he's gonna do just that. Okay, and his daddy said he saw yesterday that things wasn't what they seen. So I guess he feel like the prosecution and whoever else, I guess he feel like, they didn't have enough evidence against him. So I guess he feel like, he's gonna be vindicated and freedom is, gonna be coming very soon. Hey, Miss Vicky.
Hi.
Hey.
This is the second time I listened to this call in full. Deon can go to hell. Like you mad at the
Oh,
wrong
used to.
person taking your anger out on the bloggers. Yeah, bloggers do have a I'll put it it's not, it's not meant for you. Like your daddy has committed crimes,
Right.
and truth be told, Dion has extended those crimes out whether he knew it or not. He was over there helping his daddy out with Shirley in that damn truck, helping perpetrate stuff, and then, you know,
Right.
nickel and diamond.
And allegedly at that barber shop.
Yeah, oh, I forgot about the barbershop thing, but I'm gonna say this, even though I believe it to be true. Seemed like Dion has been praising his daddy for a long time. Ever since he met him, he was kind of sort of fascinated fascinated with his daddy's lifestyle, and that might have just been, how Nesto set it up, because Nesto, produces and presents a grander, like a larger than life persona when it comes down to all these
Hmm.
stupid cars and stuff, but never producing actual tangible things that are long lasting, like an actual house, like,
Hmm.
some actual money, like showing your bank account, like showing how much you really have. Now he just showing up in Bentleys and these random ass cars, and the fleet of this and the fleet of that, and he starts all these businesses up. Even and Dion knew to get away from his daddy, because he was gonna start his own damn thing. So I'm just still fascinated about what Nesto felt like. What I know learned yesterday is I'm an innocent man. I don't know what part of Shirley said she didn't know that that truck was purchased in her name from the get go. They didn't ask her a time frame. They didn't ask her when she found out the truck was in her name. I mean, from my recollection, they asked her, and you could correct me if I'm wrong. They asked her specifically, "Have you seen this document before? Is that your signature?" Like, they asked her the basic questions. They didn't want to go too far, and even Hoover had the opportunity to question Shirley. He didn't. He did not. I mean, whatever questions Nesto had for him, he did. He wasn't gonna go up there and ask these old convoluted St. Peter's trumpet questions. But they asked her.
But I thought that didn't they ask her did she register the truck or anything like that? I think that's what one of the questions
I
was.
don't remember. That would mean I'd
Yeah.
have to go over to that lady's channel, and I might have
Right.
to take a
Right.
trip over there. But regardless, somebody lied. Them just talking in code talk. Somebody lied. Somebody lied. You weren't there, did you? Because if you were there, why aren't you kind of on the phone with his attorneys? If that's the case, if you know some information that's gonna exonerate him, because according to your daddy, he is free. I'm sorry, he's an innocent man and he should be free. Dion is the one that keeps saying that, well, it should be time served by now. So that means you think that your daddy is guilty of at least one or more of the crimes. So it should just be time served, and you don't really care about the fact that your daddy has committed these horrible. I mean, I know he says besides the assault charge, he feels like his daddy is just is the bee's knee. I'm trying to be polite because I understand that he's an angry man, and he's just really mad at his daddy, but he don't want to go too hard on his daddy because his daddy locked up. But you don't care that your daddy is like locked up because he didn't stole from Susie, Sally, and Jane, and he probably would steal from you yourself if he had access to your bank account, and he probably does owe some of y'all some money, and you just don't know. You just don't know it yet. Or he probably took some stuff out in y'all's name, your credit. He's probably saving them for last. Or if he thought that y'all had the credit, he probably would save them for last. But this is just, it's a sad call, because Nesto just like, what, I'm not gonna talk to you for a little while. Send me some money, please. You know how to do it. That's a really sad situation. Just like, I don't really have much to say to you. Um, But can you please send not please, can you just send me some money? Oh, this is the shit that would just irk me. That would tell me like I don't need to talk to you and good luck to you. I wouldn't even tell him good luck. I would just be like, okay, sir. Well, I saw what happened. Whether I agree that Shirley should have testified or not, Shirley had, I had an obligation. But if whether I agree with what was said by Shirley, um, it's still it's just loser talk. And
Well,
go ahead.
I just heard some. Sorry, Miss Boogie Down. Let me add you on. I heard them ask her, did she know Carlos Lamont? She said no.
Oh
She said
yes,
yeah,
that's
but she
right.
didn't know his name. He asked her, would she have let him purchase that truck if she would have known that they wasn't married, or
Oh yeah,
something about her marriage. And then they asked her about insurance. Did she purchase insurance for the truck? Remember?
yeah. I remember. Okay, now I do remember. They asked her about Carlos Lamont. Like she said, she knew a Lamont, which is Earl Lamont Dunbar,
Yeah,
which
she said, but
is
she didn't know that was. She said
she
she didn't
didn't
know
know.
his name was Carlos.
Right, and then they traced the phone number back to him. And I remember like the being married. I don't know what Deon get mad for about that. Your daddy is married to several people. Was married to several people at one time, but now he's thankfully he's been only I don't know what Edith holdup is, but he's only married to one person, and Edith ain't divorcing her man. I don't know if that's for religious reasons or what, but Edith is she's sticking by her man as far as the paperwork goes. Maybe she got a life insurance policy that we don't know about, and she just know he gonna die soon, so she gonna collect on that. Come hell or high water. I'll be quiet.
Hey, Miss Boogie Down.
Hey, boo. I mean,
Hey.
first of all, deplorable. And this is why I've always said, I know, like, when we've been on Lady T Bug, I know everybody has tried to show him some, grace and mercy or whatever have you. But this is my problem with him. At this point in your life, you're a grown man. Whatever fantasy you had of the type of father you wanted to have or whatever, it's not going to happen. That's it, and that's all. It is what it is. This is what you have. Now, if you choose to run with this, you a whole grown man. Do that. But just like Lovejoy said in the chat, just because you choose to deal with this, just because Dre, Sonya, and all the rest of y'all cast the characters, and at one point Shirley, who was brain dead too, went along
Hmm.
with this, doesn't mean that people have to continuously do things the way y'all want. This looking for blind loyalty when your father, regardless, if we don't know nothing else, your father is a lying, cheating son of a gun on this woman. Their entire marriage, he played in her face and behind her back. And at that point, you don't get. I don't give a damn if Shirley lied about everything. That's between her and God. She's gonna have to deal with that. But I really don't care. The bottom line is that you even thought that whatever little bit that you thought she should have said to defend you or look out for you, the mere fact that you even think that you are still worthy of that is just baffling to me. And now you're sitting up here, the son I'm talking about, little man here, you're sitting here with your little misguided, you are a whole mid 30s dude, okay? Going toward, you are approaching 40. And at the end of the day, God willing, you make it there because you are so misguided. You know your father isn't, like, you're calling him on it. You ain't really taking the shots you need to take, but okay. But then on the same breath, you want to sit up here and then you want to act like, like there's a respect that's owed to your pops when you're calling him retarded. Now, I'm not disagreeing with any of the names you called him, but he's still your dad. Raggedy and all,
Right.
that's still
Right.
your dad. And you're sitting up here, but then you expect people who are definitely grown, and in this case, Shirley, who's older than your father, you expect her to have an allegiance to this man when your father did nothing but play in her face. You lied for your father to this woman. So if nothing else, where does it come in to say, you know what? Even if let's say she did lie about a thing or two, well, Pop, I mean, we can't even look for that because like maybe she and her feelings by what you said. Um, about her or whatever have you, or maybe she just like, the hell with it. But where does the sincerity come in, or the understanding come in, where it's just like at the end of the day, this is what you did, you're wrong, and that's it and that's all. So let the chips fall where they may. Because if we don't know nothing else, right, he is still quote unquote innocent till proven guilty. But what we do know is that he lied and he cheated on this woman. And then for you to have the audacity to expect her to come there and hold him down is insane to me. If I know I played in somebody's face and I know I disrespected them, friend, man, whatever you want to call it, intimate partner, whatever, I am not expecting you to do the right thing or stand by my side on anything. If you do it, that's great. But if you don't, I'm not going to sit up here like they are like in shock that they're like the jig is up for this dude. Like you've played in so many people's faces, including the person you're on the phone with. But even you, him, Deon, you come out swinging, and then you want to sit up here. I'm totally shocked at that. Why? Why are they so shocked that
I
they
know they
did
got me. They got me after all of the lies that this
all of the
dude has
lies?
told. They act like it's just a act of, like it's just an act against God. If she so happened to say, and I know what they talking about, she lying about, because they asked her about that truck. When did she find out that that truck was registered in her name? She said after he went to jail.
Right.
Well, I think that's true though.
Now I think she knew before then too, but I don't care.
Me too. I
I
don't care
don't care
either. I
because
would have
I think
lied
the
too.
gist of it is the real thing is at the time of the purchase. Now that's what I'm concerned with. At the time of the purchase, did you know that he was putting this truck in your name? And when she said no, I believe her. Now, all the rest of it, when you found out, because now she's going to have to go into, well, okay, so if you knew after the fact that why didn't you change the name? Why didn't you turn him in? We hear her. We know how lazy she is.
She said,
You know
I
what
didn't
I'm
know I
saying?
could do that.
I
I
didn't know
didn't
how to do that. And I
know.
just said, well, we were
Yeah.
married, so I said what I needed to say to him. And I told him don't do it again. I could see that being a damn conversation. But at
As
the
it
end of the
should be,
day,
because
mentally,
all the people that he done crapped on, so what?
right. And that's my point. The blind loyalty that you think anybody should be or have allegiance or get up there and tell the truth. No, your dad is a liar. He's a con man. He swindled these working women out of their earnings and stuff like that. Shirley was funding his whole lifestyle aside from the ill-gotten gains ring and the truck that she ended up driving that he gave her, and that even came from somebody else's pocket. So at
Well, I
the end of
think
the day, it's ridiculous.
they believe like you hear with all four of these men that we've in this case that we've heard thus far. They all think they're Dickum Down Brown, so they feel like they lay it down and they've put women under the whip appeal enough to where they just have this blind loyalty towards them, and it doesn't work like that. So, it's about self preservation. I'm with you guys. If I don't think Shirley knew like a lot about the truck,
I
that
think she
like
knew before he went to jail, but I definitely don't think she knew anything about him originally putting it in her name. I really don't
well,
believe that. But I think she knew before he went to jail.
but
Personally, I
regardless, I
really
mean,
She
think she
had
does.
told the judge she didn't know.
And that's
well,
all I'm going by. She said,
regardless, my point is that even if she told five fibs, if none
that's
of it's
it.
true,
That's it.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it because
That's
I mean,
right.
it's about self preservation, and he wasn't caring about her, like her feelings or anything. He was still trying to play her behind bars, and had plans for her paycheck, told was promising bonuses to people that he had no way of paying outside of Shirley's income. So just little stuff like that. Basically, saying that, clowning her because she had a one bedroom apartment, clowning her because she was starting all over, and he's the cause of it. being contradictory towards her, saying, "Oh, well, just wait till I get out." But then when she doesn't, she's waiting and trying to be loyal to him, and that doesn't get set up until much later. Well, I've been gone for 6 months now. Why, telling everybody, he's playing the ends against the middle with everybody, trying to make her look like an idiot. Now, did Shirley do some idiotic things? Absolutely. Number one, getting in bed with this man, getting married to this man.
And
That's
stand by his side.
but as far as like she was trying to, it sounded like she was trying to save face and be a good wife too, and actually protect him. I don't know what she did, protect him to a certain extent, and I don't get what part he doesn't see it that like she was protecting him. She didn't come out and bash him. She still hasn't came out and bashed him. She just said, I didn't, even when she went on the radio, she had the chance to throw him under the bus with Steve. She
Yes,
could have,
she
and then
did.
Steve could probably would have given her that outlet of like, yeah, go ahead, talk about him because we need these ratings, But she did not go there.
Facts.
She
Facts.
has been, she's been more than cordial, and the fact that she went into court and told her truth, and they're mad about that. Like, you supposed to just go into court and lie. See, Nestor's never gone. He's never done a trial before, and he doesn't understand like how these court procedures work. You can't come in there and just say, "I don't know them folks," and think that's gonna fly. You can't come in there and say, yeah, it's all and lie. They think that people are gonna. He's always taking deals. You think that people are gonna like sit there and just be loyal to you when you haven't talked to them in over a year and they've divorced you? And they heard about you, and your son knows, your son was the main one who told you she's pissed off because you got a girlfriend.
Andre.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Dre's, fuck Dre.
Mm.
Mm.
Fuck his son.
Well, last thought, lady, because Evie Muck said I got to go in 8 minutes. But yeah, I do get that, and that piece that took me to another level too. But like you guys said, they think they can go around, and he can go around and scam who allegedly scam anybody he want to scam. They can say
Mhm.
whatever they want to say on these phones. Talk about us because let's keep it real. This is not the first time that they've addressed the public. They talked about the public, and so at the end of the day, they want, in my opinion, you keep responding. That means you want this to go
Yeah.
back and forth, but they
Facts.
think they can do anything to anybody and nobody's supposed to say anything, and whatever they do is just fine and dandy, but lo and behold, if someone do something to them that's not right, it's like they hold everybody else to a standard that they don't have for themselves.
Mhm.
That's the best way I can put it.
And I just don't understand, and that'll be my last thought because I'm just going backwards in circles. But at the end of the day, you can't expect people that you've wronged and did dirty, and you did, to come through for you for anything, whether it's truth or not. You
Mm.
cannot expect that. But because they don't get it. And I go back lastly with Deon when he first dropped, when Shirley finally had enough with that ultimatum call, and then he spoke to Deon about a week or so after, and he told Deon that, yeah, well, they cut me off, they not, and then he was just like, oh, so wait a minute, they not even gonna pay for the lawyers. Like, what part of it's over don't you get? And so you already see where their thought process is, because even in saying that, he couldn't process, okay, she said it's over, but she's still gonna pay for your attorney fees. No, nigga, it's over means it's a wrap. I'm not doing anything anymore. I'm out. Be well. Good luck. But they don't get that. And it's because they don't hold him accountable. So when somebody does, like Shirley, who just basically pulled his own move on him, like you always say, I said what I said, and saved herself, they don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But it's been a pleasure just listening to this for the last time, because I'm not listening to this again. He is disgusting. He is his daddy's son. And that's why everything and everything that can go wrong is going wrong around him. So I would just say to that young lady and any of his associates, if you preserve and love your life, stay away from that dude, because he's got bad juju over him. It's a black cloud on the sunniest of days over Mr. Deon. And that's because he, like his daddy, is a piece of shit. Have a good night, everybody. It's always a pleasure.
Well, thank you for coming up, Miss Boogie Down. We
You got it,
appreciate it.
boo. Yes,
Good
And
night,
I
ma'am.
Miss
want
Boogie
I
Down.
still want you to just
Yes.
keep listening. I want you to keep listening.
I just gotta
Well,
keep listening.
I'm gonna cover this video, this call too, just FYI. So I hope I
Okay,
see
I
you
got you.
over
I got
there.
you. I got
Okay.
you. I,
But yeah, I think what I really think is that these men don't respect women whatsoever. Just think, here it is, your daddy, like you didn't meet him until you was 13. He talked cash shit about you, like I mean, like major crap about him on these phones. So said his house was funky, like old, and he doesn't care, just let Sonya
Mm-hmm.
talk about him, and even Deon went in on him. Like, don't stop letting her play on my name. Direct it at him. Like he's the poor example for a father.
Mm-hmm.
They mad that women got over on them. They're mad that women have
you will. Yeah.
have opinions about them. They're mad that women have strong opinions about them, and they can't respond like they want to. They can't get up in a woman's face like they want to. I would imagine, like, just like with Nesto, if he could get in Sheridan's face, or if he can get into his daughter's face or anybody's face, they would most likely, they would be threatening. And as far as him talking about Fran and everything, she's already responded, and she kept it cute. If it's not for you, it's about you. And I suggest that anybody around you who's listening to it, don't listen to him if you know that it upsets him. So it is what it is. We're gonna keep having our opinions about it because you're a part of this case, and your daddy has made you a part of this case. He injects everybody into his crimes, and that's it. So you, as Dion, you want to keep fighting for your daddy and swinging, talking about time served, time served. He ain't getting no time. He might get time served, yes, for the time he's been in there, but he is going to serve prison time. So that's it. I know you got
You
3 minutes
too.
left, so
Yeah.
thank you
Oh,
for
oh,
letting me up.
you seen that come up?
Yeah, I'm about to drop
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
right. Oh, if I'd have known that, I would have went to stream. Yeah, you know. But that's okay though. But thank you for coming up also, Vicky. And whenever you do the call, I'll definitely be on your channel.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you know that. Yeah, I'll be right there for you. And I thought it was a great call too. And like she said, um nobody's really bothered about, nobody ain't scared of Dion. Nobody ain't scared of buckwheat. It is what it is. Your father did what he did. So don't get mad because people are talking about it. That's all. That's it. I would like to thank each and every last one of you guys for coming up and showing up and pulling up at the Truth Telling Squad. If you're on the replay, please hit the like and subscribe sign if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. If you're right here um, in the chat, please hit the like button. And if you're in the bushes, please hit the like button. It was a great call. And I understand when some people, some people going to be in the bushes, and that's cool also. But Dion, we're gonna continue to talk about your father. Okay, we're gonna just keep listening, and that's all I got to say about it.
I join the channel, it's what you need. True crime stories, secrets they'll feed. Say that gossip and political heat. I said what I said, bring to me.
Wrong outro song, guys. Sorry about that.
I said what I said, no rewind, no regrets. Talking truth, spilling tea, keeping eyes on the press. Headlines heating up, yeah, the drama's widespread. But we break it all down, cause we staying ahead. Politics to pop stars, crime scenes to red carpets. No filter, no fluff, just the real and the hardest. If it's in the news, then you know we on it fast. I said what I said, and we're built to make it last. I said what I said, no rewind, no regrets. Talking truth, spilling tea, keeping eyes on the press. Headlines heating up, yeah, the drama's widespread. But we break it all down, cause we staying ahead. like, comment, and subscribe. Stay loud, stay bold, stay real. Said what I said, whoa. Said what I said, don't care who it offends. See you next time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.